Welcome back to my channel and to another gameplay video of Emberfate. We're on day 5, I believe. I'm very excited. We're getting closer to the end, and we're gonna have a date with Chris. I mean, I guess we're just figuring out strategies for the raid, but you know what? It's a date. It's a date. Well, I think we're actually gonna be finding out what Kumiko-chan did to grief, do not disturb, or whatever. Anyways, without any further ado, our first task is to speak to the officers. Zirani says, "Hey May, how's your weekend going?" "Good! Hooray for weekends!" Oh, it's unpaused. Whoops! Nice! Meanwhile, I'm still suffering from unpacking. I'm jealous. I believe in you, Zero. Moving's exhausting, but I'm sure it must feel great setting up a place of your own to call your home. You're right, it really does. Finally, I have a place to call home. Wow, you're implying serendipity isn't a home? That's cringe. You know what? I'm happy for you, Zero. A great step towards independence. Thank you. It's a little terrifying and very exhausting, but I'm pretty excited about finally getting to live on my own. Just don't be surprised if I suddenly show up in your DMs over the next few months crying for help about how to do certain things. Oh, adulting, right? Ali says, "Of course, I'd be happy to help. I know it can be overwhelming trying to figure out how to take care of everything suddenly. By the way, while you're both here, there's something I need to talk to you about." Oh no, what's the issue? Ooh. I got a PM yesterday from someone complaining about Zeke. Apparently, he was being rude to the party in a dungeon run and then kicked them and their friend before the last boss. Ooh, Zeke's in trouble. Ah, that's bad. Oh gosh, is it someone by the name of Do Not Disturb by any chance? Yes, actually. Did they PM you too after they blocked me? A common tactic, I presume? No, but I saw them in Realm Chat earlier warning people not to party with Zeke for dungeon runs, and even making vague comments about us. I was confused and tried to message them, but they blocked me as well. I don't like the sound of them already. Me neither, Zero. How dare they? Saying they were pretty aggressive and rude, and PMing too. I almost wanted to ignore their messages. Honestly, that's me, cause like, why are you gonna be rude? I'm not surprised. They sound very angry about this, to say the least. So what do we do now? Just ignore it and hope that Do Not Disturb cools off and stops dragging our name through the mud? I told Do Not Disturb that I'll be investigating the situation first before deciding on any action, you know, like most reasonable people do. Yes, that's a good idea. We wouldn't want to blame Zeke for something that isn't his fault if it turns out there's more to the story than that. Detective May, I respect it. Well, I'm glad we got that sorted out, for now at least. Jeez, there's been so much drama and problems lately, huh? Unfortunately, yes. I think it's because everyone's much more active thanks to the new expansion content, which means more opportunities for conflicts and such to arise. And then, of course, I don't know what happened to Zeke, but he's been a loose cannon lately. Well, Nathan's gonna be like a WTF when he comes back and sees what he missed. He has excellent timing, to be honest. How did he know to go AFK at the perfect moment so he doesn't have to stress over this and leave it to us? Nathan has been working really hard for our guild all this time. He deserves a break every now and then. I'm sure we can leave this matter in May's capable hands. Nathan comes back. Wait, I leave for like 20 minutes and I come back to being trash talked? Lol. Speak of the devil. Welcome back, Nathan. Okay, looks like stuff went down when I was AFK. Let me just scroll up and back read real quick. Perfect, we can keep talking trash about Nathan while he scrolled up. True. Hey, I can still see these when I scroll back down, you know? That's the point. Rude. Okay, so I skimmed through the conversation and damn. Do Not Disturb does sound unreasonable, but damn it, Zeke. I'm fine with May's decision as long as I'm not the one who has to talk to Zeke. Zeke scares even our smooth, social butterfly HR officer with amazing people skills? That's impressive on his part. Lol, you flatter me, Zero. I only try to be friendly to people. Doesn't mean I'm good with dealing with them. Don't worry, I'll take care of this. Since Do Not Disturb came to me first, I think I should be the one responsible for this anyway. Let's see what happens. Sweet, thanks. Good luck, May. Lol. we'll just be in the corner enjoying the game while you deal with possible harassment. Alright, I really should go and get back to my unpacking. I'll try to be on again later tonight just in case any of you guys need me. Catch you later. Bye, Zero. Okay, Lucidity of Light says, bleep. Sorry. I know I'm late. I'll be ready in a sec. No worries, everything okay? Yeah, just some jerk trying to haggle the price last minute. So that trade took much longer than expected, or I'd have been home like half an hour ago. Ugh, people suck. Hope you told them off. Wait, what happened? What price? Well, I need money quick, you know? You know why, so I went online to sell some stuff. Guess they could tell I was desperate because I asked for meeting up to make the trade ASAP, so they tried to lower the price on the spot, LMFAO. Like hell I was going to agree to that. I was already underselling these because I'm in a rush. Oof, that sucks. What were you trying to sell? Just some sports stuff I collected over the years. Cards, autographs, nothing too valuable, which should at least sell for a bit. Couldn't be me. You know what? Take my house, but you can't take my collections. Chris, are you not sure about that? Will you not regret selling your collection later? Maybe. Don't have a choice right now, though. It's fine. Not important. Just some objects. I don't need them. I'm probably getting too old for this kind of hobby anyways. Hey now, don't insult me. I collect items too. Oh, you like collecting stuff too? What kind? You know what's so funny is that in reality, I don't collect any of these. I collect Bath and Body Works. I collect jewelry. I collect dresses. I think I have like 50 in my closet right now. Yeah, I don't know. I have a problem. I don't collect any of these. Where are those options? Where's Bath and Body Works on the list? Okay, let's do... it's something rather unique. I'll show you at some point. Yeah, if you want to check out my Bath and Body Works collection. Sure, sounds cool. Anyway, I'll be right back like I said. I'll invite you to party when I'm back. Sure, take your time. So now we actually get to hang out with Chris. KK, I'm here. Sec. I kind of wish I could move it.
Okay, let me pull up my notes on the second monitor. Both your raids cleared the Earth Dragon, so I'll just skip that. Let's do Thunderfest first, since it's simpler. Can you set up a target dummy here in the middle for the boss, and then 2 in the back for the ad spawns?
Sure, I just learned. It's Thunderfest. How do you get Thunderfest from that? Sure, I'm on it.
This boss is pretty straightforward. The main annoying thing is that you have to do the fight underwater, so it takes some getting used to. And it's hard to dodge the tail swipe when you're stuck in that tiny pool with that massive hitbox, and your movement speed is slowed by the water. So here's a trick we did. I'm sure you know the dragon would reset as soon as it steps outside of the pool, but that's fine. That's what we're going to take advantage of. Have the off-tank go in first and draw the dragon out of the pool on this side, preferably as close to the wall as possible. Then have your main tank head in and be ready and waiting in the water right here. As soon as the dragon leaves the water, it's going to turn back around and head back into the pool. The moment all 4 of its feet are back in the water, have the tank taunt the boss and then keep it there. Don't move at all. The dragon's tail will be mostly sticking out of the water, which means there'll be much more room for your raid to position and move around in the pool without colliding with the dragon's hitbox, and the tail swipe range is no longer as deadly. It won't work if you try to pull the dragon back to the edge of the water while normally tanking in the water. The dragon won't follow you out to the edge enough, and as soon as the tank steps out of the water, the aggro will drop to the next highest threat, so it will just turn around and you can't position it accurately. You got all that?
No. But we're gonna be cool and be like, yup, got it. That's pretty clever.
Here, I'll send you some video files on harmonies as a demonstration.
Wow, he's hardcore about this.
They're my private recordings of the last Requiem raid from our character's point of view. I added captions and some markers in the video to explain positioning and certain details better.
Wow. Oh, wow. Thanks a lot, Chris. This is super helpful. I'll send these to the officers later for discussion.
Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you have any questions or need any more explanations for anything. Sorry. I would have put more detail in the videos if I had more time. Wasted too much time bargaining with potential buyers this morning, who kept wanting to rip me off.
He literally did all of that, and he's saying he didn't put enough effort? Oh, you are too precious, Chris. You know what? Can I help, Chris? I'm worried about you, and I really want to help. I don't know if, like, offering money would be insulting or not. So...
You are worried about me? Thanks. I appreciate the concern. But this is my mess to figure out. There isn't much you can do anyway, unless you have any brilliant ideas on how to get a few $100 fast. But you really should be careful about making offers to help like that, especially to strangers on the internet.
Oh, between these two options, are we really internet strangers? That second one. Well, I wouldn't offer to help just anyone, only because it's you.
Well, I'm glad you're not naive enough to be this generous and nice to random people, but why would you trust me either? Like, you've never met me in real life. What if I'm a scammer or something?
Well, it depends. If you're a dating scammer, I might not mind as long as you're after my heart and not my money.
What? That isn't something to joke about, Kay. I could have gotten the wrong idea from that if I didn't know better.
There's no wrong idea. Who says I'm joking? Maybe I meant to.
You... What? Are you really serious? You know what? Who wants your heart anyway? I'd rather take the money. Anyway, my point was just... What was my point again? Just be careful. Why are you too kind for your own good sometimes?
And you're too dumb for your own good? That's rude. Says the one putting up with all of this from Requiem for no reason.
I'm not. Fine. I don't want to argue on that. But it's not for no reason. I guess I might as well tell you if you want to know. It's not like it's some deep dark secret I'll have to take to the grave or anything. Some of the older Requiem members already know.
Ooh.
You've probably noticed that my main and this alt are both berserkers, which is kinda unusual, I guess. Well, that's because Reminiscence isn't originally my character. It was the old man's.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that.
Yeah. I mean, we only met well after I started main in Reminiscence, so there's no reason you'd know. He got sick a few years back. When I was midway through college, he was in the hospital a lot, and as a man who's barely rested a day in his life, he got really antsy and irritated about being stuck inside with nothing to do. So, I introduced him to Emberfate. It was just released, but I'd been keeping an eye on it for a while, and I thought playing an MMO would keep his mind off things and let us spend some time together. This character, Lucidity of Light, I made it first. And the old man saw my character and insisted on making a berserker too, so we can be the Zerker twins. What a copycat.
Aww. That's so sweet. Your father sounds like a funny and awesome person, but we know he's dead.
Yeah. For all our differences, I can't deny that he was. Requiem was his too, you know. Solitude's uncle. He's actually a friend my dad made at the hospital. Another patient. And he started playing because he told them how the game brought us together and helped with our rocky relationship. Before he died, he gave me the account information for Reminiscence. He told me to log on and take care of his pets sometime.
Aww.
But I didn't want to just let the character sit and collect dust. I didn't want his legacy to be forgotten, so I decided to play Reminiscence as my main, and became the new guild leader of Requiem. Not many people knew the old man back then anyway, so other than the then officers and members of Requiem, nobody noticed or paid attention to the disappearance of the Berserker Lucidity of Light and the change in behavior of the Berserker Reminiscence. Now you understand why it's so important that I clear Reminiscence's reputation and keep Requiem together. Even if it means being cheated out $2,000.
Wow, that's heavy. Whew. I do now. I'm sorry. No wonder the character in Guild means so much to you.
Yeah. I hate that this happened. I don't know what I can do to fix this. I think that's enough talking about this topic for now. Sorry. Not really in the mood to discuss this.
Well, thanks for sharing this with me, Chris. I'll keep this conversation between us.
Yeah, thanks. I'd appreciate that. Sorry, I'm getting pretty tired. I think I might just go to sleep. The important points for the other two bosses should be in the videos I sent you already. Can you go through them yourself and just let me know if there's any parts you didn't understand?
Yeah, of course. I appreciate the help a lot already.
Okay. Sorry for cutting the session short. Night.
Good night, Chris. So sad. I feel so bad for him. And guild chat just started blowing up. You know what? I'm not doing much. Just chilling. How about you? Same. I'm bored, lol. I don't know what to do. Maybe some questing, farming. Oh, what is going on here? Small business talk? You know what? I need to look this up. I cannot keep up with the chat. Just typical MMO guild chats. So turns out Lamp just got accepted into uni and might be busy with that. So yeah, guess we're your pocket family now, Lamp. I've heard of pocket money, pocket healer, but pocket family is a first. On that note, I have some good news to announce. Soon, you'll be seeing me online later in the night than previously, which means I should be more active when you all are. And if we need to run raids later, I'll be able to stay till the end. Let's go. Ooh, guild meetup. Count me in. Oh my gosh, we got the guild leader's stamp of approval. Let me make a doc and share it with y'all. I've done that countless times with people online. It's like within weeks, the group just falls apart at some point. A whole blowout happens or people just like drift apart and stop really being active as much. So like, I think arranging meetups is kind of a curse. Oh no, has anyone seen Hermit on since last night? It says he's been offline for 18 hours. Man, I'm disappointed. I've looked up to Hermit for so long. He's been top 10 on the Shadowblade rankings for as long as I've played. I was so excited to hear he wanted to join our raid, and I thought maybe I could learn from him. Even agreed to let the first prio on the ROR dagger go to Hermit so he'd join us. But he doesn't seem interested in talking to the guild or doing anything with us. Why do you say that? It's only been a day since he joined, or maybe he's just shy. Well, last night I invited him to run a dungeon with me, and he told me no. Then I ran into him later at the dungeon entrance with a bunch of Dragon Lords people. Feels like he's just here for loot and will ditch immediately after. Wait, he did? Dude, what the heck? Bruh, for real? The officers seriously agreed to that? That's BS. Maybe I should quit the guild, and then demand loot in exchange for rejoining then. Question mark, question mark. I understand having a top 10 Shadowblade would be extremely beneficial for a raid, but that does not seem to be a good precedent to set. I hope the officers are careful. Well, we're gonna have to explain ourselves and validate people's concerns, so I understand your concerns and I apologize if anyone's unhappy with this decision. I promise this is the only time we'll do this, and it's only because we really needed the DPS that Hermit brings to the table. I'm sure we want to down the bosses and get loot for all of us. That way at least it doesn't make me look like a moron. I get what you mean, but I still have a bad feeling about him. I don't think he'll stay long, probably just until the Dragger drops, to be honest. Yep, well, we're up the Shadowblades in our guild. Maybe we'll win him over with our awesomeness. Who can resist the charm of serendipity? Wow, Sorcerer's an optimistic one. That's true. I suppose what's done is done. It is undeniable Hermit's DPS will help a lot. Let's make good use of it as much as possible while he's here. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad that everyone's nice about it. Looks like Zeke is back on now. Are you going to talk to him tonight, May? Was just about to PM him. Thanks for the reminder. I guess I didn't need to remind you in the first place, but no problem. I'm sure it's going to be a tough conversation, May. I hope it goes well for you. Thanks, me too. Definitely need it. Ooh, Chris sent us an item in the mail. Won the roll on this drop earlier. I'm not a blacksmith. Aww. Can I reply? Oh, thanks, Chris. That's so thoughtful of you. I'm sure it'll be helpful for the guildmate or one of the guild members. There's Zeke. Send a PM. Sorry, do you have a minute? I have something important to speak to you about. Okay, off topic, but is it just me or do I get like kind of annoyed when people message me and they're like, hey, how are you doing? when they want something from me or when a bad conversation is about to follow up. Spare me the small talk and just get to the point. Let me know if you guys are the same way. Anyways, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I have something important to speak about. What? Don't tell me you still haven't gotten over what I said last raid. I got the message. I'll keep my mouth shut from now on at raid. No, that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. You were doing a dungeon run with someone called Do Not Disturb yesterday, right? Yeah. Oh, for sake. They came to me with a complaint about you acting like a jerk and griefing the run. I wasn't there, obviously, so I wanted to ask you what happened for me to better understand the situation. Seriously, lol? I didn't grief the dungeon. D&D and their friend were being loot goblins, so I kicked them. My decision was justified, and the other 3 people in the party agreed to it. They can back me up. Loot goblin? What did they do? Do you mind giving me more details? A berserker epic dropped right before the boss. There were 2 berserkers in the party yesterday, Do Not Disturb and Yenabel. Since it was a pug run, we had the loot distribution set to roll. On need before greed system, as usual. The 4 of us should pass on the roll and let the 2 berserkers roll it off. But Do Not Disturb's friend, the knight that was tanking that run, rolled need on it as well, and won the dice roll and the loot, and immediately traded it to D&D. Lol, Yenabel's roll was higher than D&D's and would have won the piece if not for the knight. They refused to trade the piece back to Yenabel, so obviously I kicked them both for pulling that. Which makes total sense. I see. Thank you for the info. Do Not Disturb definitely did not say anything about that. Well, of course they'd leave that out, to twist it around me and make me look like the bad guy. Gotta applaud their audacity. Do you mind giving me the names of the other people in the party, if you can remember, so I can PM them to ask questions? Well, you still don't trust me, huh? But fine. I guess it's a he said, she said situation. You can verify with the other party members, and you'll see I'm not the one lying. Yenabel, unofficial _mustache. How do you say that? I don't think any of them are online right now, so you might have to mail them our way. In that case, I'll send them a mail for now. I'll come to you again if I have more questions. Thanks for the talk. Have a good night. If you really didn't do anything wrong, you wouldn't be aggressive about saying someone should get kicked out, right? Let's go ahead and send those messages. Hey, Allie, are you still there? Okay, I guess you're AFK, but I just wanted to let you know that I spoke with Zeke just now. He gave me his side of the story and told me the names of the other people in the party, so I sent them a mail just now to confirm what really happened. I have to go for now, but call me on Harmonies or leave me a mail if there's anything. See you tomorrow. Now logging out. That was so exciting. Now let's go ahead and read day 6. With the next raid coming up in 2 days, you and your officers must start getting prepared for Tuesday. Though, nobody says you can't have a little bit of fun and relaxation with your guild friends. And that special someone you've gotten so close to recently, right? Right. As always, thank you so much for sticking around. So excited to get to the end. We're on day 6, so that's day 6, day 7, and then we are done. So yeah, let's go ahead and see how things play out. I'm worried I might have made a bunch of decisions that would give me a bad ending for the raid, at least. But I think for curses, we're pretty good. So as always, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate if you could subscribe, leave a like on the video. I try my best to put out videos weekly, so you can expect to see me around some other time, hopefully with another Emberfate video, or maybe potentially another visual novel. But anyways, I'll let you go. Have a wonderful night.